Okay, let's talk about it. So, when are video games productive? Slash, are they productive at all in any circumstances? This is a question that I've dealt with my entire life. Because probably like you, I've been addicted to video games for a long time. Ever since I was a kid, I had Pokemon Emerald on my Game Boy. I then got a DS and had Mario Kart and Mario 64. I then had a Wii, a GameCube, Xbox, Halo 3, Black Ops 2, into RuneScape, computer games, Counter-Strike Go, Terraria, Minecraft, all the above, guys. I've been so addicted for a year. I probably have 50 to 100,000 hours on video games. It's crazy. But then recently, the past 3 years, swearing off video games, not touching them hardly at all, and focusing on nothing but life and business and leveling up in real life. Until the past month, playing some more video games. And I've been wondering, what is the balance? Because I coach a lot of guys in my program, Copy Elite, and video games and rest is a very, very recurring subject almost every single week on our live calls. And so I kind of want to share what my thoughts are currently on video games and see if it changes in the future, and maybe it can help you a little bit today with your own perspective on video games. And this is going to sound goofy, but the perspective that I seem to have the most is kind of like alcohol. I kind of view video games like drinking. Now that sounds a little bit crazy, but it really helps you to see when might be a good time to play video games and when might not be. Let's think it through. So if you're playing video games first thing in the morning, as soon as you get up, is that bad? Using our drinking analogy, yeah, that's probably not great. Are you playing video games throughout your entire day, all day, every day? Are you drinking all day, every day? Yeah, okay, probably not great. But are you going out once or twice a week, playing video games with your friends for an hour or two as a restful activity that gets your mind off of work and you de-stress? Is that a good thing? I would say so. I really would. And I think that the issue is that video games is so much more accepted than obviously like alcohol or doing something like that all day. But I would treat it the exact same way. And some people have a serious problem with video games and they should avoid it altogether, just like alcohol. Some people are alcoholics and should not touch alcohol. Their life would be way better if they'd never even come close to it. Versus some people have a very healthy balance and they can play video games for a couple hours and quit. It really depends on who you are. But I think when it comes to resting, it is top tier. I really do, for someone like me. So to give you an example of like a great use of video games recently is yesterday, I finished this massive module. It's the last module in this big course I'm putting out. I worked on it all morning, like just straight deep focus work for hours and hours. After lunch, I was so fried I could barely even think. I didn't want to do anything. I was too anxious to just lay there. And so I'd been kind of alone all morning, just sitting myself in my room. So I hopped on video games, played Rocket League for probably like 30, 45 minutes with two of my best friends. And next thing you know, I was feeling great. I got off the game. We went outside. I did some more work later. Like it just revived me. But it wasn't necessarily just the game. It was just having something to do outside of my head that took my mind off things with friends. Friends bring you energy. And so that's why I think that video games could be very productive. And the reason why I'm saying video games is because most of your friends are playing video games. And so I know for me that I would much rather go do something in real life with my friends. But to be honest with you, they don't want to. They would rather play video games. And so am I just going to be a loner forever? Or am I going to be like, you know what? I'm going to play some video games for 2 hours. I think the latter is the best option right now. Just like, would you be better off going on an adventure in real life? Yeah, totally. If you have friends that like that, do that. But a lot of us, I'm guessing you as well, all of our friends are freaking gamers. And so if I want to have community and have friends, then I'm going to play some games at the end of the day. But it's all about keeping that balance. And the tactic is just viewing it like alcohol. Like, would you be drinking all day, every day on the weekdays? No. Okay, so don't do that with video games. Would you wake up and immediately start drinking? No. Okay, don't do that with video games. But on a Friday afternoon, when your friends are getting together to play some games for a couple hours, is that a restful activity that could benefit you and your work? Seems like it to me. So hopefully that helps you guys a little bit. But if you're just getting started in business, take this with a grain of salt. Like, you're going to have to lock in for a while. Don't get me wrong. I cut out video games for like a year or 2 years completely almost because I had to lock in. But if you're in that stage where things are chilling out a bit and you need to have more balance, could be a good idea. So hopefully this helps you guys. I'll see y'all next video.